phone buzzing, just delete the other number.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. From midfield now. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touch. Zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Come on, set. Hey. Come 19, come 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Wide open, downfield, got it! He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, there you go.
They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Five men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects with Johnson. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go.
Back to throw. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Keep the sticks moving. Keep them moving. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready,
Again, it's Chubb. That's the first and more inside the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Chubb brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. They're going play action. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They motion a receiver left. Here's Prescott, first and 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with third and 11.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11. Prescott here from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another throw for Prescott. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, 46.
Dak off the play fake. Chased out to his right. But he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up...
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Prescott now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. First down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. From the gun is Prescott. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. We got 46.
1 final shot before halftime. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Play action, Prescott. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Prescott to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yeah! Here we go! That's it! Hey, Phil!
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak to the air here. He's on the move. He has it after 5. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
All in left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. He's at midfield. The 30. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Chubb can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
On the stop. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Chubb trying to run his way in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. A gain of 2, and after back-to-back runs fail, it's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set. Go.
Look into the air here. Pass complete. Screenplay. Touchdown, New York. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.